Uh-huh.
So ingenious. There's a lot of air in there.
Yep. It is a very long line.
I think you're already out of fluid.
Already?
Yeah.
Jesus. I should just pressurize that cylinder.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably be good if I open the bleeder when I push the pedal down.
Yep.
Wow, there's a lot of air in this.
I mean, the brake one's like 4 feet long. Alright, so our pedal box is actually coming along pretty well. It's mounted on both sides here like we had talked about. It has enough wiggle room where you can grab it and move it, so what I'm going to do is just find a small bolt, drill through the bracket and then through the support, and put a washer in between for some extra space and support, and that'll be all she needs. Bleeding the brakes is
Time consuming?
time consuming, but it is actually working. There's, of course, a fuck nut ton of air in there. And look at all that shit.
Look at all those bubbles.
Probably can't see that on camera, but there's air bubbles after air bubbles after air bubbles.
Yeah.
To be expected, I suppose.
It's still not really...
It's not even pushing the caliper quite yet, is it?
No.
There is a lot of air in there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we've mostly bled the brake lines to the point where the caliper's at least doing something. We may have to bleed it a little bit more. We were bleeding our clutch, and the pedal, the tabs for the linkage, actually, the spot welds on them wound up bending a little bit. So Josh is over there. Well, them back on. So that's what we're doing right now. That's that.
All right, so we have a successfully working clutch. We need to probably go through the entire thing and put the hood back on if we want to actually try, you know, driving it, but...
Because Josh is a bitch.
Listen, I know what the front end looks...
to drive it right now.
I know what the front end looks like. I think we probably need to make sure everything's
Front
tight.
end is not going to look any different.
Yeah, but at least we could make sure everything's tight. I know when we were slapping it together before, we kind of left everything loose, and it's not even painted.
No, I tightened it.
I don't know that you did. I don't know that I trust it. I see the way that you check
Did
things.
you see what your brake looked like?
Let's not. No,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
brake.
right.
The brake's actually fine.
Yeah, it was wobbling all over the place.
Well, that's because there's some
That's
run
what
out
you
on that.
didn't- You didn't tighten it. There's run out. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It works just fine.
And you're worried about the front end.
I am. Because at least I can avoid things if the brakes stop working, but with the good front end.
How do you know the brakes are going to stop working? You got to ease into it, Josh.
Oh.
Ease into it. You just a little bit of throttle, a little bit, rolling speed, walking speed. And then you see if the brakes work. And then you get up to running speed, see if the brakes work. All in straight lines, of course, because the steering's fucked.
Fair point. Fair point. Anyways, we have to make some things happen, I guess,
I
still.
think we're driving it next week.
Oh, jeez.
Why not? What do we really have to do?
I don't know if... I am kind of afraid of it. Not gonna lie.
Well, you don't fucking use all the throttle. Jesus.
But it's so tempting. You know what it sounds like.
So you're afraid of yourself, not the golf cart.
Yeah, maybe.
You've got a wide open field.
Oh, it's not quite a
Ish.
field.
Whatever. You've got open road.
Open dirt patch.
Yeah, that's even better.
So yeah.
I think we'll roll it out though.
Oh, you don't want to
Too
try
many
and...
things to hit here.
That's true. Although, I mean, we could probably do quite the burnout over there, since
well,
it's
that's
all
later.
concrete, sandy concrete.
Yeah, this stuff would be easy. You could just keep doing donuts and this stuff.
Yep, probably could. So yeah. So that's where it's at.
I say we drive it next time.
We could certainly give it a shot.
Like, comment, subscribe.
For death. Working on the golf cart again. It's a Saturday. It's also snowing outside, even though it's well, actually, yeah, it's April now, isn't it?
Sure.
So we're clearing off our crap, and then we're also wiping the dust off our cardboard list.
So the Sharpie will stick. Maybe.
I think you're. Oh no, I'm surprised. You're actually not rubbing off the Sharpie from the cardboard.
I tested
Oh, you did test? Okay, that's good.
on the top. Okay. Who knows if that's
So what are we doing here? Crossing off stuff that we've done and.
clutch?
Oh, yeah, that's done. Well, mostly done, I guess.
What's not done on it? It just needs to be
Our,
painted.
our chain pedal isn't mounted onto it. Oh, the gear shifter.
Brakes?
Oh yeah, brakes are actually completely done, aren't they?
Yep.
Because we got the pedal set up, we got the lines bled-ish. We can cross off this stuff too. We don't need a sprocket and stuff anymore. And the caliper. Yeah, look at that.
Okay. Gear shifter, that's already crossed off, but I'll fix it. Maybe. Kind of.
Yep, we just need,
This
well, we need to
floor marker.
paint that, but we have paint everything there, so.
Yeah, we technically didn't decide if we're going to paint it or not, so.
That's true. Well, at least the linkages and rods need to be painted. What about wiring? Is there anything
Wiring, there still needs to be wiring done.
Right.
Gauges are set in dash, but not,
Well.
not really fancified at all.
Right.
We kind of need a dashboard, but that's fucking way down the road.
Floor pans, that's one of the things we'll probably do today, I guess.
Clean and paint, we kind of did that, but
Yep.
we'll just leave it. Because we have to
Well,
cut
they're
it.
not
We have to
paint-
cut it and then paint it again.
Yeah, they're not, yeah, I wouldn't say they're painted. One of them is only in primer.
Oh,
Yeah.
this says body something.
Body work.
Oh, that looks like one scribble.
It is one scribble, but it does work.
Body work, we didn't do any of that.
No, we haven't touched that. Fuel is,
Fuel is,
that actually works, besides replacing that one line,
yes, we're gonna call it done.
which I keep meaning to buy, but forget.
This is all crossed off. Yeah, so what are we gonna do today? We're gonna tighten the front end,
Yep.
make sure everything's, well, everything won't be tight, but all of the fasteners will be tight.
Right.
It's still gonna be sloppy as hell.
And we'll make some decisions about our front skid plate we want to do. We don't necessarily have to build it now.
Yeah, we'll look into that, because that I don't think has even been painted yet.
No, well, half of it's painted.
Yeah, the upper stuff has been painted. Oh, battery cables, I'll work on that,
Yeah, we need, oh, that's true. That's the only thing that's kind of mechanical.
because those have been kind of just slopped together.
That's true. We also, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea if we actually made a quick battery strap too. It won't take that long, but we should do that.
Battery strap.
Yeah, right now the battery's just sitting on that floor pan.
Isn't there like, there's some things to keep it in place around?
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
So we'll consider putting a bungee cord on the.
No, it's what it'll
battery.
take like 30 minutes to make up a little quick dirty battery strap.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't have said that because it'll take all day.
I know. I know though. It'd be nice if we had that much ground clearance always.
Well, I mean, we will have a few inches of tire.
Well, how much tire do we need? That's looks like, well, I'd say it's about a foot to the center. So we need a
24.
24-inch tire.
Which we can't get in an 8-inch rim, from what I can tell.
I don't understand. I mean, that's a perfectly big rim for that big of a tire.
Right.
You only have
A foot of
like
sidewall.
8 inches of sidewall.
Oh, only 8 inches.
That's
sidewall.
not terrible.
No, I mean, I guess my red Jeep has way more than that, but
I guess in
That's also-
comparison, though, it's well, that's the size of the rim, right?
8 inches.
Oh, it's a 9-inch rim.
Oh, it's 9 inch? No. Oh, it's an 8, but the.
Oh, it's probably 8 on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's only the sidewall is as big as the rim.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
I mean, I guess monster trucks are kind of in that ballpark.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. No, I was going to say the bucket loader that's here, but that's actually not the case because it has really huge rims.
Yeah. Even monster trucks probably have larger rims than that in comparison.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll figure
All
something
right.
out.
So we can't get 24-inch wheels on an 8-inch rim, apparently.
I've looked a lot, unless you could find something else.
What were we looking at though? 22, 23?
22s I could get pretty easily. 23s, I wasn't able
What
to.
we wanted, but we couldn't.
I can't even. Well, I think I was able to find 23 inches, but they were a really weird size rim. It was being
We'll
measured
have to
in
look
a.
into different rims too, just in case, because we have to get rims either way.
I know, but I couldn't find a rim that had the right bolt pattern at that point.
I wonder if any lawnmowers or anything have this bolt pattern.
Feel free to look, Brad. Jesus.
What was the pattern?
They were.
4-4 or something?
This is 4-on-4.
Can we get wheel spacers that convert the pattern?
Good
No.
question.
There's no way Denman makes that, right?
Maybe not for. I mean, for a car or a Jeep and stuff, yes,
Right, yeah,
but
but
not for a 4-on-4 golf cart or anything
so
like
we have to
that.
get a lathe.
Yes, we do.
And a milling machine.
Exactly.
And like a lot of time.
Yep.
And some serious lessons on how to use a lathe.
At that point, I think it'd just be easier to go grab the 22s with the 8-inch rim at Track Supply, call it a day.
Less grandparents. That's it. This is all very precise, Josh. Is it? Yep. Right. Incredibly precise. It's actually pretty straight. Who knew? Not me. This will work. How long did that take? 15 minutes? What time is it? Okay, phone, you can turn on now. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna call that a 15-minute battery strap. So that's sweet. That goes there. Yeah, like that. Like that. That goes there. And I don't have another bolt, but if I did, it would go there. I think, well, yeah, Josh is still huffing paint over there. He's been doing that for a while. Also brake cleaner, he's been huffing that too.
Say what?
Wow. Whew.
She's dropping.
He tightened up the front end, I guess.
Oh, check that.
I finished the battery cables because they were just like hacked together before. We got some new terminals for them. And that's where we're at. And our gas tank's just like kind of chilling there. Cool.
And that'll be it for this video anyways. Make sure you leave us a comment if you're a returning member down below. Subscribe, of course. Give us a like or a dislike. We don't really care. And share this video with all your friends if you know anybody who would find this type of project interesting. And like our Facebook page. The link is in the description. And most importantly, get out there and do something.